Hi guys, it's Emmy here and welcome back to another Narrowboat Girl live stream. Welcome everybody in. Hi Jonah Flex or Claude, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Let me check audio one sec. Back to another. Okay, audio actually sounds really good.
Is our audio okay? If you can't hear us or see us, let us know.
Okay, yeah, I should have modded somebody. I was modding somebody in this. So I was just checking. Hi Al Lawrence, welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
And hi Louise and hi Artie. Thank you for being mods, and thank you to Vex for being mods as well.
Yes, thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, your audio should be fine. Please let me know if you can't hear certain, like my mum or me, or anything like that.
And if we faint, it's because the boat is really hot.
It's really hot. It's way too hot. The fire's stocked up so much.
It's not stocked up so much. It's just I used some better
up.
coal,
it's
and
it
was too hot. But it's
so
like
hot.
really hard. It's too hot or too cold. So I'm really sorry. So
you're killing me.
Actually, if you could look closely, you would see how much I'm sweating. But that's
Hi
what.
Sasha.
Hi
welcome.
Sasha. That's what boat life is like in winter, isn't it? Too hot, too cold.
Let me see. And yes, if there's any patrons in chat, I did say on Patreon, but please let yourself known so we can give you an extra shout out because we do really appreciate you. Let me.
We've got our somebody says your poppies come from the country your poppies come from. Yes.
Yeah, we got our poppies here.
It is Remembrance Sunday today, and I think in America they have Veterans Day. I think is the same sort of time, but we always try and.
We sadly didn't. I think last year or this year, we went to what was the place with the big
cenotaph. Like a cenotaph.
Yeah, there we went there, and it was really fun. Like it was really interesting to like go and have a look and stuff.
Oh, and usually we were at church, and there's like a Remembrance Sunday, but we're not
sadly,
actually near anywhere. We're not near a church at the moment. So I think we're also going to just explain some things about what's going on and give you some news and all those sorts of things, and then we'll obviously deal with sort of questions.
Got it. Hey Eddie MC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And hey John Eldridge, welcome. And shout out to John Eldridge. He's one of my patrons, and I'm pretty sure it's Eddie MC. I recognize your name. Is also one of my patrons. I really appreciate both of you. Thank you. How are you? I love your videos. Hi East Midlands Train Spotter.
Yes, and East Midlands Train Spotter's got a YouTube channel, I think, with his trains on.
But we are doing well. How are you? Hi,
somebody's
Fiona.
got snow.
Oh, hi David Felton, another patron. Welcome to the stream. You guys are great. Thank you. What about you too? Glad to see you too. Yes. We're luckily, hopefully, we'll be good fix soon. We say that every week. But,
so yes, we probably should just explain. If you haven't watched our previous video, we are broken down. We have actually got no engine. Our engine was taken away to be looked after. So we've been at Ainhoe Wharf actually probably about, I think it's about 9 weeks now. Just trying to find out what was actually wrong with our boat. So now it seems to be that the engine needed to be taken away, and then initially it was just the head gasket, and then they said it needed reconditioning. But we need some welding done before we can move, and it's been like, to be fair, it's been like really sort of hard to get kind of a welder. And there's a possibility we might even have to be moved.
Yeah, so that'll be very interesting to film.
So we'll be towed, because we haven't got an engine.
Sadly, it won't be like one of those toads. When back in, when I say the olden days, back when engines were less frequent and they'd have horses pull you.
Yes.
Sadly, we won't have one of the horses. It'd be very cool, but
sadly we'll have to pay for it, which will probably be cheaper to get a horse than we could probably borrow a horse.
Thank you so much, Lomax Lawson, for the £5. I really appreciate it. Welcome.
But yes, so
nice cute hairstyle, Emma. Thank you.
We're waiting for a welder to come and see if they can do the welding work here. I think they're a little bit worried that if the welding work doesn't go to plan, that we could sink.
So if we do, we have 2 crates, like one really big one and one smaller one.
I don't think we want to sink. We would be careful with the dogs.
We would be. We probably, if we did, we're worried, we'd put them like on the crates on the towpath so they'd be safe. Maybe I'd edge some tech stuff in there as well. But
we thought what we would do is each week that we will sort of try and do like an update, because to be fair, everything moves very slowly, doesn't it?
Yes, sadly. We always, when we get our Tesco shopping, we'll always say, hopefully we fixed and you won't see us again. They always see us every week, so it's a bit...
Because we've been getting a Tesco's shop to the kind of car park at Ainhoe Wharf every Sunday. So that's
It's been very
quite
handy.
good.
Oh, welcome Arch Adventures. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hi.
Please
Hi.
go and check out Arch Adventures channel. Their channel is super interesting to watch. Thank you so much, Claude, for the $5. I really appreciate it. Welcome.
So yes, it's all been a little bit of a nightmare in all honesty, hasn't it?
Hi, Lyle Watch. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hi. So
how are the dogs? They are good. They are sleeping right now. 3 of them, which I won't show, but 3 of them are Teddy Bear, Angel, and Podge, and then Susie is back here. Come here.
Hello.
She was very comfortable in her spot, but we'll try and we'll try and budge her here. Oh no, my sound is not working. Bummer. I'm gonna fix it now.
Teddy Bear.
Yes. Hopefully, if everyone else can hear us, that is hello from Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Yes, well done.
Okay, I thought I said that wrong.
So yes, it's all been a bit. We will probably do another video to just try and explain a little bit more detail of what's going on with the boat. But yeah, essentially we need some welding done because we were losing kind of water through our engine. Not a lot, but just a little enough to kind of put pressure on it.
Oh, thank you so much, John Eldridge, for the
thank you, John.
$99. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
But it's weird not having an engine, isn't it?
It is. It was really cool to watch because I was on the side of the boat filming and stuff, and it was really cool to watch. They even because there's like this tube. I'm very untechnical with this stuff, but there was a tube and it was connected to the engine, and they had to like get a. I'm gonna get
angle grinder.
Angle grind. How did you know?
Because that's what it's called.
Angle grinder, and they were like taking it off, and it was really cool to see all the sparks flying around, and it was really interesting.
Which was a little bit disturbing because I did have a question. I think somebody sent an email saying were they using an angle grinder, and must admit I'm slightly concerned about that. So
yeah, it was just because I think it was like welded on.
I know, but that's a little bit.
The puppy is a French puppy. It's in
Armistice Day.
Armistice Day Remembrance.
Yes, this is the day we remember.
Wait, I gotta get this.
All the people who died. I think it's in all the wars, but World War One, and World War Two. So at 11 o'clock. Then there's also the 11th of November is actual Remembrance Day, and then this is what's called Remembrance Sunday.
Thanks, Emily Sweet. How are you, beautiful ladies? We're doing good, thank you. How are you guys?
So we've got Nova Scotia, we've got people from all over the...
are you going to be doing a video about the engine repairs? Have we posted the video
We did a video just saying that we had some problems.
And we should show footage of the boat, like the engine coming out, which you haven't already checked out.
And we would like to film more, but mainly nothing's happened. All it's been doing with the engine repairs is me being phoning people and nothing happening.
Nothing happening.
So it's kind of...
If we do get any welding done, I'll try my best to film it. But they will be inside the engine bay, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to get in their way, especially if there's a risk for a boat sinking.
But if we have to move, then we will obviously film as being towed because we haven't got an engine.
And the best part of it is right where we are. There's Claydon Flight and then there's Napton Flight. Wait, they're two different things, right?
Yeah, Claydon.
Oh yeah, Claydon, Napton, Flight. We're gonna be taken through Claydon Flight.
No, part
way through.
Well, we at least get to the bottom of Claydon Flight.
Get to the bottom of Claydon Flight, which means I have probably extra helpers there. So that means less work for me of the flight. So I will be very happy about that if we do end up.
Say hi to Red Robbo. He's one of them.
Hi Red Robbo, welcome to stream. How you doing today? Another Patreon.
Dave used a grinder on our exhaust because it just wouldn't budge. Yeah, that probably is right. I mean, Louise and Dave, they know a lot about engines. And you should check out Narrowboat Changing Pace. They have a great channel. I
want to learn more about engine engineering. I think if I go to college, I'll probably do.
I think we need to because it's been so hard to find anybody to do any work on our boat. So technically, we're supposed to have moved. We phoned the CRT up a little while ago, and they said that we could stay there till the 14th. So that's actually today. So we will have to phone them again and say
we cannot move unless you want to pay for us being towed
or send us a horse.
Honestly, if I could get a pet horse, I would be very happy. Horses are cute. Are you guys going to be able to get everything you need for winter? Yep, we have. We're next to a wharf. So we're getting some of our coal from there. We can order coal and kindling from Tesco's. There's a fuel boat, I think.
There's a fuel boat coming. I think Dusty's coming in about 4 days' time.
We don't need any fuel at the moment since we don't need an engine. So we're pretty good.
So we've got water, we've got bins, we've got we get our Tesco's delivery. We can get coal. It isn't really near anywhere, so we've been a little bit. We've Sasha's kindly taken us sort of to get a couple of things when we needed to go and get some shopping because we are actually it's quite not a long way, but like a taxi driver is about £20 into
And
back.
I'm really bad at cars. I used to be better. Like when we used to, my mum used to run a leaflet business. I would always go around in the van with her, and I would be fine generally. If it was a bit of a windy road, I'd feel a bit sick. I die in cars now.
I actually thought you were going to be sick in the
There are
taxi.
so many times in taxis I'll be like,
oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry. I haven't. There had
You
no
were really
incident
close,
has happened,
weren't
but I always get knocked out for the day. Which is not good. A horse would be amazing. It would. I have ridden a horse. A horse once or twice. Pretty recently. Earlier this year. And my body ached so much after the muscle it takes.
But you'd just be walking with a horse. They would be cool.
No, I
it?
was on a horse.
I wonder if you could, rather than having to pay to have it towed.
I guess it'd be slower though.
I don't know. Probably not much slower. But it would be cool, wouldn't
It'd be cute. It'd be very cute. Most importantly, though, are you near McDonald's, Emma? Sadly not. When we went into our town, because we got some stuff from a post office and stuff, we got a McDonald's, and it was very good. But sadly, we're not local to a McDonald's. We have to pay 20
And you
quid.
were like nearly sick in the taxi on the way home because of the. So yeah.
So it wasn't 100%.
I haven't taken Emma in the taxi again. Because...
Horse riding hurts, but it's fun. It is fun. It is. It hurts a lot though. I was knocked out, especially since. Yeah, it's just. Thank you so much for the $20, Phoenix. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Netherchurn, Magnet Fishing UK. Welcome to stream. How you doing today? I rode my first horse last August. Dawn Louise had rode a few over the years. Horse riding is fun. It is a very fun activity. It's a bit harder to get into it as such. You can obviously go and try these things, like try and go to a stable or something. But to own a horse, it's very expensive, and we never did it. Probably because I probably would never do it anyway. But it's very specific to be able to own a horse. But it was very fun trying it out on a person's horse.
Yeah.
I'm John the Patreon. John. Welcome to the stream, John.
Hi.
Thank you again. Really appreciate it.
So yeah, so we're kind of okay. Oh, and how do we get water? That's quite funny. Isn't
Oh,
it?
we have to.
Because technically we got like a barge pole. We could push across,
but that would never work. So
well, a bit, yeah.
we have also our hose, and we quite literally throw it across the canal. We obviously keep an eye on for boats.
No, what we've been doing is we've been throwing a rope because we're better at throwing ropes.
Yeah,
and then you tie the rope around the hose, and then because we're literally opposite the water point, then pull the
rope very carefully. And it works. It's a little scuffed, but
we have
works.
to do it kind of later on in the day when it's quiet. Because obviously, if a boat comes along, when we have to just pull it
across. I was a bit like, how will this work if a boat comes across? We'll be in a bit of a sticky situation, but it worked out. And we just get water through there.
Oh, hi Les.
Hi Les, welcome to stream. How you doing today? I'm looking chirpy. Keep smiling. Thank you, Les Agnew.
Did we, when we had the boat re-blacked, did we have the plate tested for thickness? No, we weren't. Because my plan was the next time to take it out was to get a hull survey. Because we'd had a hull survey done when we bought the boat. So that was about sort of 3 years ago.
So we may try and get
in all honesty, this is it's a little bit disappointing because this has been a problem that has been there, but it's been covered up by our starter battery. And I think we did have our boat surveyed, and I kind of feel like if the surveyor had looked at this, they would have seen that somebody had already tried to fix this. So to be fair, I think we had a little bit of a ticking time bomb.
Thank you so much, Kerry Agnew, for the £5 donation. I really appreciate it.
So yeah, we had a bit of a ticking time bomb, which we weren't kind of aware of when they sort of came to look at it. Actually somebody'd already tried to fix this sort of area of steel. But when we bought the boat, when we had a survey done, there was a couple of things needed welding. So we would have just got it all done then, wouldn't we? Mm-hmm. We'd had it out of the water, we had a welder booked.
We don't mind getting all this stuff fixed. It's just when it gets so delayed, that's when we could have fixed this. Hi, I was a Scott postman who said hello to you the other day and said, my wife Sarah, love your channel. Hi Scott. Yes, I remember. I am so sorry if I was less talkative. I just woke up, I think, after you noticed me. I was a bit late to wake up that day, so I woke up and I was getting the dogs out, so I'm sorry if I wasn't incredibly responsive in that sense. Lyle, Patreon, have you seen the GoPro Hero 7? Hi Lyle, welcome to stream. Thank you for being a Patreon. I have seen stuff about it. It looks really cool. We technically do still have my old GoPro. It does not work anymore, sadly. We probably wouldn't get another GoPro since they are slightly expensive, and SD cards are such a pain to deal with. Like, since we have my Mac and phone, we have 2 Apple devices, we can just transfer stuff really easily. If it was to a phone and to my laptop that isn't a Mac, I would be a bit more, should we maybe try and get a GoPro or something with an SD card so it'd be easier? But it's so much more effort to have to transfer an SD card to my laptop. And
we
GoPro
find the
costs a
phone's
lot
quite
of
good
pain.
because I can sometimes take a couple of pictures when you're busy and you can phone, and then it all gets synced.
And they're always
so...
charged anyway. I never let my phone die for like a long period of time, so it's less stuff to charge, I guess. Thank you so much, Dan Chupa, for the $10. I really appreciate it. Hope you get going soon. Thank you.
Sorry, my eyesight's terrible. Diesel Dave said, "Are we, we've got solar and are we using a generator? We've got solar, but that's not really enough in winter for us, especially with all our devices. But yes, we have a generator, which we've got our lovely neighbour Sasha at the moment. So from Sasha's Narrowboats. So she puts her engine on and we put our generator on, and it's the usual sounds of winter. What are you looking for?
There's something that connects to that. It's not doing its job properly.
Sorry,
we've got that.
We've got a.
Sorry,
technical difficulties, and I'm left to chit chat. So yes, we are. What's? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's all held together with duct tape. Oh, you're right.
Okay, we're fine.
So yes, we use our generator, and then at the moment Sasha's been really kindly taking us in when we run out of petrol. So because we are really far from a sort of what am I trying to say? Petrol station. And there was also that petrol shortage before, so we were kind of lucky. So RT thinks that you could swim with a rope around you.
Honestly, I would do it. The canal's very
The canals
shallow,
are very dirty.
but they're shallow, so I could just technically walk. I'm not opposed to it, especially in the summer. It's really hot in summer.
Yes, we have a generator, Sasha. I know, I'm sorry. And the more Emma watches and does, the more it has to be on.
Thank you so much for the 5. Oh, my microphone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, technical issues.
The stream's not scuffed at all. But yes, thank you so much for the £5 donation, Red Robo. I really appreciate it.
Pete Riley from Patreon, say hi.
Hi Pete Riley, welcome.
Oh,
thank
hi
you.
Trev from Trev's Travels.
Hi Trev.
You should check out Trev's channel, it's really good. Don't leave your mum too long, she might tell us things.
No.
We still haven't told you the news that we were going to tell you. Yeah, the canals look really murky. Dave, hi Dave, hi, one of our mods. Sound is low. Are we all right now? Are we better?
Are we? No. I think we're right now. Sorry.
Just shout. Sorry, I'm getting pins and needles. It's
There we go.
So our news actually, which was that we've never done this before, but we've actually booked to go into a marina for winter.
Yes.
Which we were really excited about. Well, we were technically supposed to be in our marina today.
Yeah, but we're not.
But we're not, so that's really disappointing.
And we're paying the marina bills technically. We're not paying like the living costs as such, but just for the mooring, we are paying, which hurts a little bit
annoying. But that's so we were going to Braunston Marina, so we're actually quite a long way from Braunston Marina. But we were really excited. Emma was gonna have electric hookup for the winter.
We had some
things to sort out. We had a few health things we needed to try and get sorted, and now we are miles from it and can't get to it. So
pain.
Which is annoying because there's also a stoppage, so we can't get there. And then if we don't get moving after the stoppage, you'll get stopped by another stoppage. So we will obviously keep you informed of whether we actually manage to make it to Marina. But you were really excited, weren't you, about electric hookup?
I was so excited. I have a PC, like quite literally a huge box PC. It's not working at the moment. We're getting it hopefully fixed soon. But the power I could have had to be able to play games past 7 p.m. would have been so amazing. What dogs do you have? We have a
Susie's like a kind of a sort of
spaniel cross
type thing.
Podge is a sausage dog cross. Teddy Bear is a lab husky cross, and Angel is a purebred Spanish rat terrier. All of them are rescues except Susie down here. But can I buy cake?
Oh yeah. Now Emma's been on a bit of a not sugar-free, but low sugar diet. But because of the live, I said she could have a treat. So she has some chocolate cake. So she's very excited about that. There is actually an amazing, like, little sort of cafe sort of truck here, food truck, with sort of brownies, but I've actually had to stop buying them for Emma because they were really good, but she's been on a bit of a reduced sugar
They were so good.
They were good.
My name is Henry Thomas, autism. Welcome to stream, Henry.
Oh, hi, Henry.
The PC is broken.
Yeah.
It's so sad. It's
Our PC needs kind of fixing. Hi from Florida. Let's see what else. Let's see. Somebody's the GoPro. We're near Ainhoe Wharf, but we don't. Thank you, Chip King. Sorry, saying you could have it for nothing. It's really just difficult for us at the moment because we don't know whether we'll be moved.
It's also sadly we can't sell it because it's broken.
No, somebody's saying that they would send you a GoPro.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, we're not trying to.
Dude.
We probably, when we get to Braunston, we might be able to get some posts there. We're not sure what the rules are, but at the moment, we don't want anybody to send anything to us apart from our canal post address.
Oh dear, what's a PCB but techie? It just one, it needs more. Hang on. It's either storage or memory. I can't remember. One is RAM. I'm really bad at PCs. I want to get better. And it needs a service and stuff. So, and also I switched it on recently to grab something. And thank you so much, Heart, for the $5 donation. Really appreciate it. I switched it on recently, and the whole screen was very weird. So I don't know if that's damp damage or my PC just hates me now. So we're gonna have to see. I'll just get it in, and then it's been eating one anyway. Ran out of chocolate cake after I had only had one slice. No.
Oh, but she's back on her reduced sugar diet tomorrow, aren't you? So she's trying to make the most of it. So we've been trying to be healthy, haven't we? Yes, an opportunity to give the engine bay an inspection, clean and repaint. I haven't repainted, but we have cleaned it. So it's been sort of trying to keep on top of keeping the water out of it. So it's been a good opportunity. We just hope that
Thank you so much, John Jenkins, for subscribing.
Oh, thank you, John.
Appreciate it. My grandson is a big fan of yours, Emma. Thank you, Jamie? I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at saying names. But thank you. I'm glad enjoys your videos. Chocolate cake envy. It's a Galaxy chocolate cake, and I am a huge fan of Galaxy, so it tastes really good.
Have you been on the Macclesfield Canal? We haven't actually. That was one of the ones. I think the Macclesfield is off the Trent and Mersey. I don't think we went past it, but I don't think we ever went on it. But yeah,
you need more drive space. I believe it. Yeah, basically just more space so I can put stuff on. I almost remembered because I remember you, Simeon, told me that no, this is RAM and that's something, and I can't remember. I'm really bad at memory stuff. Built many over the years. Oh, that's cool. I've never been huge on like tech stuff. I feel like I have enough to get by with.
Angel, come around here.
Angel, you're going to be dangerous to this. But I've had a few. I have enough tech knowledge to go by.
Sorry. Teddy came to say hello.
He's gonna knock everything over.
Hello, Turn your head to the camera. Does that look like a creepy look?
No. Oh my.
Oh, teddy bear. Come on the other way.
Teddy bear, come over.
Come turn around.
Dude, he ain't turning
He's
around.
Not turning around.
Do you want to go back down to your spot? Do you want to?
He's
Podge.
working Podge up. All right, Podge.
There you go. You got it.
All right, come round here then. He likes to come round behind. Oh, okay.
The whole stream is suffering from this.
It's all a little bit held.
What size is your eyebrow, guys? It is 49 foot long. So it's a pretty decent size.
It's small, but like probably for liverboards.
We even thought of maybe downsizing. Even we're not going to be doing it, but we even thought of like downsizing to even a smaller boat because the dogs, as you can see, stay right near us. So teddy bear, and obviously, Simeon, your favorite dog, Susie.
So do we rent or own? We own our own boat. It's actually kind of quite, unless you do a holiday boat, it's quite hard to rent a boat.
Ooh, teddy bear getting angry.
No, teddy bear but Podge and teddy bear are like kind of siblings who kind of like pretend row with each other. Did you want to come here?
He's gonna knock the stuff over.
Podge, are you gonna come? No, teddy bear doesn't like sharing.
Yeah. Oh my. Tell us about flowers you're wearing. This is a poppy. People wear them for Remembrance Sunday or Veterans Day.
I think in America they have sometimes the things aren't on the same day, but yes, it's to remember the people who died in all the wars. And I think, you know, the animals and all everything. It's just a sort of, it's a day that we sort of remember.
Hi both, it's so nice to see you looking well. Hope it's not too long for you to get engine sorted. Emma, do you still play a bit of jazz? Stay safe and take care. Of course, yep. Jazz it's the supreme version of music. It's amazing. I've also gotten more into classical music recently. I have a whole playlist of piano and violin and just orchestra stuff, which is really good. It's a bit
tinkly and a bit Richard Clayderman-y, isn't it?
It is of nice music.
You don't even know who Richard Clayderman is.
No.
Does anybody in the chat know who Richard Clayderman is?
It's nice. Whatever it is, it's very, very pretty. I love the two dogs myself. Yeah, we have maybe a few too many on this one.
Somebody said, is mooring at marinas with services easy to find for short periods? For short periods, generally, yes. They often can find places. But what happens in winter is people, you know, reasonable number of people take winter moorings. So you tend to want to sort of book them. So we actually booked this like kind of 2-3 months ago. Which is why unfortunate, because obviously we're not there yet. So people tend to sort of, you know, you don't have to stay for the whole winter, but it tends to be kind of up to about the end of March. But we just felt that it would be good to
Thank you so much for the £5 donation, Al Lawrence. I really appreciate
thank
it.
you.
I missed my remembrance parade at Army Cadets. No, you told that to me this morning. I mean, at least you didn't have to do on-beat marching. I know you're not the best at it. Incense. Oh, thank you so much for the $20 donation, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you get your welding and engine problem sorted out fast. Good luck. Thank you.
To be fair, the main problem is just, it's not even just the fact that it is going to probably cost us a lot of money. It's just taking such a long time to find the right people to do it. So it's yeah, it's a little bit.
I saw something. There we go. Everyone's saying no to not knowing Richmond Clayderman, so...
Oh, nobody knows Richard Clayderman. Come on, somebody help me out. They know. Richard Clayderman, you played on the piano. Am I just
French
really
pianist?
old? No, he was like a kind of a pop kind of pianist. Oh, I'm obviously...
Sadly, Teddy Bear would knock everything over, so I can't specifically cuddle him on stream. Yeah, my marching isn't the best, don't worry. Just, I don't think I'd be any better, so I think since you've had training, you'll be much better than me. Hi from Scotland. Hey, Craig. Welcome to stream.
Hi. I'm trying to see if we've missed. So Archer's Adventure, she loves ballet and classical music.
Yes, classical music
You are getting into classical music.
Yeah, it's really good. I want to listen to more orchestra stuff. I've been listening to specific either piano or mixed with piano and violin, but I want to get more.
Jazz.
Jazz is amazing music.
I'm not a big fan of jazz. Do you get frozen in winter? Yes, if the canals freeze. It tends to not really be till after sort of Christmas, is it? So, yeah, literally the canals freeze, and then really you shouldn't move because you'll scratch your blacking off.
I think one person once did move their boat because it was an emergency, and I think they had a few angry looks from boaters because they're not technically supposed to, but they told us, yeah, it's for an emergency. So thank you so much, Guy Stevens, for the £5 donation. I really appreciate it.
And the fuel boats tend to sort of push their way through, but we don't blame the fuel boats because we usually want the coal.
How's your ukulele playing going? I kind of messed up with my ukulele just a little bit. I was playing it and it always sounded a little odd, so I thought, oh, it needs restringing. And when I got when someone sent me the ukulele, it came with extra strings. So I thought, you know what, I'm really good at this, so I will change the strings and like restring it. I half watched a YouTube video and thought, yeah, I can do this. I couldn't do it. I really fudged up messed up my ukulele a little bit. So I need to try and go back and fix it, but I'm really scared to. So it's not going the best at the moment. There are lots of...
Guy sent you the $5 or £5 for cake.
Cake? Thank you.
You may have to wait a little while because you're on your reduced...
I really appreciate the cake donations. I will take all the cake donations.
Even though she's on a reduced sugar diet at the moment.
I mean cake.
Yes.
Richard Caden with the French Liberace?
Liberace? Where's that?
I think down there.
Richard Caden was the French. Yes, it was the... Oh, was he French? You see, I don't know that. Yeah, he was the French Liberace.
Don Luis has been doing lessons for over a year now. Haven't had an attempt to restring it yet. Oh, I bet she sounds really good on it. I need to get on top of like learning stuff. I've been learning a language recently, Korean. it's not going the best, just because mainly I've been procrastinating doing it. I know Hangul, which is the writing for it, so I can read Hangul. It takes a little second to properly read it, but I can read it. I just now need to learn vocab, which is the hard part. So not a problem. Or for Mackey's, I will always take it for McDonald's.
Oh, we do like, and I like their coffee. So McDonald's is really good for us because I'm always on a diet, but I can always have a coffee, so it's really nice. It's,
if you're enjoying, oh yeah, like I see, living our best lives and even broken engine isn't bringing you down. So solidarity with those who know Richard Clayderman is.
See, I've got my
I
little
listen to some
Clayderman.
Richard Clayderman, or
I think I tried to find him on YouTube.
Thank you so much, David Griffin, YouTube for following. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a good, Richard Clayderman thing. Yeah, it would be on vinyl. Somebody's saying that my mum has his vinyl.
I want a vinyl player so bad. Vinyl players look so cool. Like, you can put it on, technically I don't read too many books at the moment, but you could put it on, sit with a book in front of the fire. Dude, vinyl players are really cool. I always think they're very...
Somebody... Marty likes your nails. You've been trying to...
Thank you. I forgot to repaint them before stream, but I've been painting them a bit more recently.
Yeah. Would you ever travel the Caledonian Canal like foxes afloat? We'd love to sort of... I would like to do the Norfolk Broads, and I'd like to do like the sort of the Scottish canals. You could probably... Can you plug that in instead of the laptop? This isn't actually charging. If I pull this out. Sorry, technical issues. So yes, I think we'd love to do the Scottish kind of canals, but that's been...
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, and I think I haven't watched their videos yet. We've got their videos to sort of watch soon.
Try hoist the planets. I mean, you would like the piano guides. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds cool. Read our heart. Readings. I have a book behind me actually. Yeah, I have a book behind me. Oh, I don't.
It looks a little bit.
It's a cool book. It's basically just like a murder type book, but it's cool. I haven't read too much of it. If I read, I'll generally do it online or something. Or I do have a few manga books.
Yeah, you like your manga, but you are reading kind of more. We've been like a lot of places, like here at Ain't Her Wolf. They've got there's always sort of books to sort of swap. So, yeah, we do both try and do a bit of reading.
Sorry for the click of this. What's been your favourite memory of this year? Probably when it snowed. It was like a proper snow day.
Yeah.
I was really happy for that. I guess I've met a few more friends this year. Like, I gotten really close to some friends, which I've been really happy about. So
This has been a sort of funny year with kind of...
Some stuff we've broken down has been annoying, but it's worth it.
We were just so looking forward to doing the Oxford, and we thought we'll go and do the Oxford, turn around, come back, and then we were thinking, oh, we'll be in our Marina and we can, sort of relax. So it's just, to be fair, it has been like a little bit kind of a rubbish.
You sound American. I do. Words. I did grow up on a bit of American YouTube, so I probably do sound a bit like that. I don't mean to. I am. Actually, someone of my friends in chat sounds very British to me. To me, they sound very British. They have like a very accent that you could tell, oh yeah, that's a British person. I don't always feel like I have a very British
Sometimes
accent.
when you do your videos, I have to try and get you to sort of not sound
I also have
American.
a bit of a Wiltshire accent. So, as you heard when I say Wiltshire, I accentuate my R's and sound a bit odd in the sense. So, I do feel like... amazing. I've never seen proper snow. Sad. Neither properly have I until then. The only memory roughly I've had like good snow was when I was like a little, and even then I didn't appreciate it enough, sadly. And all I did was made the base of the snowman, and my foster brother threw snowballs at me that had rocks in them. So
I was doing
it didn't.
He was like me.
I have a friend in Oxford. Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Oh, belly rub
You
Teddy.
You don't sound American to me.
Teddy's
Thank
looking
you.
grumpy.
Never go. Loving Emma's triple accent.
You do. You're very Wiltshire at times. Very Bristolian Wiltshire.
I feel like sometimes when I do lives on Abergirl lives, I'll sometimes let my Wiltshire accent come out a little bit
I think
more.
you confuse people on the internet.
Have you met other tubers? We have met other tubers before. We've met...
Well, first of all, big shout out to Sasha, who's our neighbour at the moment. And if we don't get moved in the timescale, then I might do a live, because Sasha does lives. So we've who else have we seen this year?
I think we met most of them next year. To be honest, if we did, I think we would have remembered if we met more this year because of COVID. And
we've just literally done the Oxford and then broken down as we went down the Oxford, turned around and broke down as we came up the Oxford. So it kind of been mainly.
You always say I sound very British. You do. If anyone knows, which some people probably may not, there's a YouTuber called Green, like plays Minecraft and games like that. My friend here sounds like Green, just a deeper voice, and I'm
liking the Richard Clayderman kind of theme in the chat.
Yes, Richard. I haven't listened to Richard Clayderman music, but I have listened to some of the stuff that sounds more like it. So, I once got gifted a Richard Clayderman CD by my grandparents after asking for Jean Michael John. They got their French
composers mixed up. Honestly, I'm very. I probably didn't think about it, but yeah, probably Richard Clayderman is. I think he just didn't talk a lot. He just sort of played. And it was.
If you want to meet any other YouTubers, your birthday twin is a phone call away. Yes, it's really cool how me and Don Louise share the same birthday.
Yes, you do.
It'd be really cool to ever meet up one day. I know you guys are shielding at the moment, which I hope you both are all okay.
Oh yeah, we met Trev from Trev's Travel when we were on the Ashby. Gosh,
yes.
Do you know that seems such a long time ago when we had a boat that worked?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Imagine a boat working. Whoa.
Just feels like a long time since we haven't moved.
Last time I was on the Oxford, I remember watching being minis being made as I went round and roundabout. Oh,
okay.
Emma sounds like a close friend of mine that moved to America, and now she sounds like an Americanized Welsh girl.
Yeah, you're like an Americanized Wiltshire girl with your skirt. Yeah.
I subscribe to Emma's game channel. Thank you so much, Claude. I've been doing some stuff on there, and also been streaming over on Twitch and stuff.
So Emma's been doing.
So that's, I guess, another memory of like growing on Twitch, because I've grown quite a bit, I'd say, for me. So I've been happy with that.
And we enjoyed our time in Oxford, didn't we? We had
Oxford was really fun. We went in. Okay, for so like I can't eat anymore. We went in, and it was really fun in town and stuff. So it was like a proper big city. So, no, we're done shielding now, sweet. Being cautious, but back to living life as much as possible. That's good.
It must have been such a scary time, because Dawn Louise has got like some significant heart issues, so she's been shielding for since COVID started, and we've sort of been following. And
it's good that
it's nice that you feel you can be a bit more out and about. I mean, we're still careful. We don't worry too much because we've had COVID, but we still try and respect how other people feel.
Yes, Vex sounds like Rhea and Emmy. Hey, how you doing, Herbert? Emmy and Herbert. Mom.
Hi, Ginger.
Hey, Ginger, welcome. Yes. Thank you for agreeing with me. He does sound like Grian. Can Teddy Bear please say guys to you? I'm sorry, he sadly cannot. He will knock over everything.
Oh, so come on, Teddy.
He'll knock over the desk, and then I'll have to fix everything.
No, come here, Teddy.
Please no.
Teddy.
Please
Teddy.
no. Please no.
You can do it.
No.
He doesn't want to move. He's all cozy now.
Who's the one that fixed everything when it goes wrong?
All right. We won't bring you Angel, because Angel will make noises.
Oh my days. Have you thought of crowdfunding the engine repair? I think it's the only fair those who aren't brave enough to live an adventure should contribute to it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thank you.
We haven't done a crowdfund. We've got a PayPal link, and we never really...
We got Patreon and stuff.
And we never really ask for money, but last time we put the video up, people were really kind, and we want to say thank you to everybody who sent us some money. But
well, thank you for just the really kind words and stuff.
We just... I don't know. I think we'd feel a bit sort of awkward. When we got the boat, we knew... we bought an old boat and we had a survey done. It a bit disappointed about parts of the survey, but I think we sort of anticipated some problems with the engine and maybe it needing sort of reconditioned at some stage. But yeah, it is. People have been really kind. I don't know if we would feel comfortable setting up something sort of separate. We just think we don't really like kind of asking for money. I think it would, but but we are really grateful for people who sent us money.
I saw something. Where is it?
Have we ever cruised the canals in London? And if not, would you? Probably not.
Probably London's obviously if you go inside the city is probably pretty cool, but the canals are very busy. There's not a lot of places to moor,
and there's a lot of double mooring, which is kind of like a bit of an issue with our dogs. I think we'd like to. It would be a real experience, but I think I'd love to go to Hampton Court because you can moor right outside. But I think probably out of all the things we would.
There you go. Is your accent Wiltshire, or are you turning into a bit of a pirate? It's just Wiltshire. Sadly, I'm not turning into a pirate.
Well, Emma was born in Bristol, so she's Bristol and Wiltshire, so...
I've been told I might have COVID. Every time you go and ring the GP, you get told symptoms are like COVID, lol. Trust me, I'm a nurse. Oh no, whatever you do have, I hope you feel better soon.
And we have one of our patrons, I think, is in hospital. So,
so if they are watching this, or if they watch it back, wherever you are, I hope you feel better. What's this? Funny how and why you are aware of your presence, voice in the community. Not bad for uneducated narrowboat girl. Irony.
Hi, Quaver Note. And,
Hi,
he's asked if we've ever been rammed by a hire boat. He's had 2 hits and
we've had a few.
Miss.
We have had a few boats. We actually once saw this hire boat. One of them was at the tiller, so like the steering section, and one was at the what's the word? We've been so long cruising, I forgot it. What? The thing that you do with the thing that goes like makes you reverse or move.
Oh, the morph.
The morph, that's
yeah,
it.
Morph
One is
controller.
on the morph controller. So 2 people were on 2 different pieces of thing, which didn't go very well. So they almost crashed into us. And then while that was all happening, one of our dogs decided to jump off the boat and go into the canal. So it was a bit chaotic. We have had a few crashes from hire boaters, but we get that the ME pirate confirmed. No, my true identity.
Oh. And if Andrew Webster's on stream, thank you very much. He has actually very kindly sent us a PayPal donation.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and somebody else. Let's have a look. And thank you to Keith Marks. No, thank you very much.
Thank you to all like the.
We're really, really grateful. As I say, we genuinely don't expect anything, and if people, it's lovely. People have been really kind, and if anybody's a welder, that would. Probably...
What's double mooring? It's basically when we're moored, and then if another boat like breasted against you, so came against. Like
the boat. So imagine the boat would be along the side, and then they would come right alongside,
and then like maybe tie up on your boat.
They'd have to walk across your boat.
So basically, that's a lot, very very popular in London. I think it's happened to us once or so.
I don't know. I mean, we've never. It does. People often sort of you see signs. People saying if it's busy, they don't mind you double breasting, but we've just never really found a situation where somebody's had to. But yeah, it's like
teddy bear. Teddy bear is how old is Teddy bear now?
Probably
we got him when he was like a few months old.
5 months old, I think.
Not 5 months old now, but
no, when we got him, they're probably about 5 or 6.
I know Susie's probably about 7 or 8 now, which is really weird since I got her when I was very little. So, excuse me. What needs welding? It's the
skin tank. At the top of the skin tank is kind of has sort of where they obviously did some sort of a bobber job fix up and not fixed it properly. And we were, as I say, when we bought the boat, if we'd known about it, we would have just got that all welded all at once because we had some welding done when we got the boat. So it's kind of obviously deteriorated over the years and we didn't know. So we have like a sort of obviously there was a hole. And then the water, I think, I don't 100% understand it. We were losing water from our engine. So, only like a small amount each kind of time. But it was just putting pressure on our engine. And obviously we check our water all the time. And that kept saying, we're losing water, like a little bit of water. So they checked all the kind of engine bits and then discovered that there was this hole. And then when they pulled our starter battery off, they discovered that the top of the skin tank is really not in good condition. But the problem is it's next to the diesel tank, so they obviously might need to take all our diesel out because obviously they don't want to weld near a diesel tank we keep our diesel tank full. So that needs to be an issue. And I think they're worried that if they sort of weld the top of the skin tank and there's an issue and it pushes through the side of the boat, then I suppose in theory the boat could sink. So it's kind of looks like a really complicated welding job, and in my opinion I think we're probably better to sort of think about coming out of the water and checking it all over, but we're obviously just waiting to see what happens, and that's obviously my like non-technical interpretation of what's happening.
Do you find there's any snobbery aimed towards the more vintage narrowboat owners? I feel like sometimes there are more towards, for example, if someone is a leisure cruiser, so maybe puts their boat in a marina and then comes out every so often to cruise, we have found that sometimes people are more snobby towards people like us that our boats like liveaboards. Not all liveaboards are scruffy in a sense, but our boat is a little bit more on the scruffy side, and there are definitely more people who like leisure motors with like we call them shiny boats in a sense.
Well, I know, but we try in the boating community. There's
all different types of boats.
There's all sorts of
stuff,
boats. There's all sorts of people. People can sometimes make a. Okay. We've had a few people, you know, because obviously we've annoyed a few people because we've had to overstay here, but we've literally been on the phone like every day, every other day, trying to get things fixed, and some people were a bit cross that we sort of have stayed so long.
Susie, you're gonna cause an earthquake upstream. Go on, get.
And sometimes we get the situation because obviously Emma's homeschooled, and I'm like around. People think we don't work. People think, you know, we've had a few people make in the past. Susie, naughty. We've made assumptions. So shiny boats are Sasha. Yeah, I mean some people with shiny boats are brilliant. Some people who are liveaboards are annoying. You know, we're all the boating community is very kind of broad. We've just annoyed people because we've been on this visitor mooring for like 9 weeks. But in all honesty, there's nothing we can do, and I think there's definitely a shortage of kind of, you know, we're right opposite a boatyard, but they're really busy and they can't help us, and we were having to rely on river canal rescue, and it's just been a bit of a nightmare, really, hasn't it?
How are you educated? How old is the boat? The boat was built in 1967.
1980s.
1980s. It was built in the 1980s, and I'm homeschooled, so I do. What's the books I use? The education books. What?
You're doing functional skills.
Functional skills and maths. That's what we're doing. So I'm homeschooled, and we learn that. We're a collective community.
Yeah, we are a collective community, and I don't want to slag anybody off. Do you know what I mean?
You might have to start eating Weetabix. You look those locators struggle. my diet we're fixing my diet at the moment and stuff.
Yeah, get a pro Welding who has insurance. I mean, yeah, this is it. I mean, we've been going through river canal rescue and canal contracting because, you know, we don't want to try and take on somebody and not understand, because this does seem quite a complicated welding job, sadly.
I'm trying to remember who it was who emptied all his diesel into containers, then had it stolen. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. There we go. Hey, Walking UK, welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
Somebody said about crowdfunding. Yeah, again, we're really grateful. We have got a PayPal link, but as I say, we won't be doing like a kind of specific one.
Do you need a welder? My neighbour is a professional welder.
Well, possibly if we can't get anything with a sort of RCR, we are supposedly having a welder coming to look at the boat tomorrow or Tuesday. I think the main issue is whether it can be welded whilst it's in the water, or whether it would have to come out the water. But we are a little bit nervous, aren't we?
Plastic narrowboats, never heard
of, but a bloke who owned
a facility built his
GRP. Yeah, they call them the GRP boats. They call them plastic boats or yogurt pots. So
we did think of, it'd be cool if we could get a
and they are good
pot.
Because if they have any issues with the hull, they just need fiberglass put on them. So it
works out pretty well with them. They're actually a bit more dodgy tubing hit, so a narrowboat can take a hit a bit more, but if you really really heavily hit something, you do have a bigger chance of suddenly a big hole exploding. There have been a few sunken ones, which is sad to see. Mickey, I hope you're never go was a joke, Percy. I think that was...
No, we kind of I'm sure that was a joke. You're not uneducated. You're educated in a different way. But yeah.
Trust me, next time, in next few streams, I will try and speak a full Korean sentence, and Daddy,
can I put my foot there? Sorry.
Maybe it might be worth learning welding. You could always be busy with their work in the future.
Oh my gosh, if Emma could weld, I would send her out to work.
Oh, if only.
Oh.
I'm trying to... My eyesight's bad.
Maybe, maybe live stream or make a video of the welder's visit. Or we'll probably try and take some...
We'll try and take some footage. Obviously, we want to be careful.
We try and be careful when people come to do work on a boat, because the last thing they want, I suppose, is a camera shoved in their face and going, you know, so we try and sort of take maybe their back or ask permission. So yeah, we'll but if we get towed, that'll be really exciting, won't it?
It'd be really cool to see that, especially going through some logs.
And it would be
stuff.
like sort of, it would take at least 2 days to get to where they want to take us. So it would be,
and
weird.
selfishly, I'll have extra people to help me with logs. So it's a win-win situation. I've wielded a car but never a boat. I wonder how different they are.
I think, well, the person who came, the first welder who came, he actually welded cars and boats, so he wasn't specifically.
Word's hardest question: which is your dog? Which dog is your favorite? In favoritism term, I would say Susie here. I've had her for the longest. I got her when I was little, and stuff.
Susie's kind of your dog.
Obviously, I love all the others equally, but if I was going to
Susie's your
choose,
dog.
Susie is my favorite out of all of them. Podge is still very sweet. Teddy Bear's like a sweetheart, and Angel is as well. So
yeah.
good evening, ladies. Sorry, I'm a bit late to your vlog. Don't worry about it. Hey, John Evans, welcome stream. How you doing today? Oh, excuse me.
Don't look while they're welding; it can hurt your eyes. Yes. No, I think to be fair, when they're welding, we probably need to
Be away. Trust, if there is like a risk of sinking, they'll probably have like everything sorted. But if we do need to get the dogs off the boat and we get the crates off, I did like mention to my mum today, like, oh yeah, we should like get the crates off the boat and then put the dogs in the crates. But then also, let's we get some of the laptops and some of the tech gear, you know, if it does go under, less costs, and a bit more selfish reasons, I still have my tech. Susie is such a cutie. She is. She has an odd habit of, she'll be really clingy to me. She doesn't like being too far away.
I'm having a tiny little bit. I've been on such a strict diet. I'm allowed one afternoon off.
She's very clingy to me, but the moment the door opens and she's outside, all hell breaks loose. She will be off. Apparently, I don't even exist anymore. So it's a bit. So I'm new. Do I detect a little bit of an American accent? Just because I've been watching a lot of American stuff.
Somebody said that you could it'd be quite quick to get a welding course. You get one done in a few months. If we're still here in a few months, I think the neighbours will. Well, not neighbours, but some of the people around here, I think, would get a petition up for us to be moved.
Dude, if they paid for the towing of a boat, sure, tow us away.
Yeah,
Please, tow us all the way to our marina, I beg.
I think people sometimes they see a boat and they see it not moving, and they sort of instantly think that it's somebody who doesn't want to move. And I think, we tend to just if we see a boat and it hasn't moved for a long time, we you don't know. People could be ill. People could have sort of boat problems. It's
hey Gillen Wright, a Patreon, welcome to stream.
Hi.
Thank you so much for your support. Horse, a good idea, but really needs a stable in winter. Sadly.
But we'd only need to borrow it for about 2-3 days, so I think the horse thing is.
I personally, and it's cute. I could name it. I remember one of some of my older videos when we came across swans. I specifically remember me naming one of them Taco and one of them Bean. I think I was eating tacos at the time, so that was my names. I named them less. We have a group of swans and arrows at the moment, which are really sweet, but it's very hard to keep track on them, I have to say.
No, Eddie, luckily I haven't got a cold. We actually were poorly about a month or so ago, but no, I probably stoked the fire up. I get a little bit of a dust, like a dust allergy with the fire, so it always makes me sneeze. And yes, Sasha, it's really nice having you as a neighbour. We're actually enjoying having Sasha as a neighbour. It's been
what we're
nice.
doing here now, we are going to Braunston Marina. So hopefully there's good Wi-Fi there, since big reason why we're going. For good Wi-Fi.
But we're not in a marina yet. We're
opposite
a boatyard. So when we say we're in Ainhoe Wharf is a sort of a boatyard and people can moor there, but we're on the visitor mooring side.
Find someone with a motorbike, they could tow you. Yes. I really want to try, what is it? Not motorbikes. What's the other ones? Mopeds. I really want to ride a moped when I'm older. Mopeds look very fun. Hi Patrick, welcome to stream. How you doing today? Dust allergies are a pain.
Yeah, I get the odd sneeze, which I think frightens everybody at the moment. But...
Hello from Vancouver.
And that's in what country? Vancouver. She's looking blank.
I don't know geography that well.
Canada.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a quick geography
lesson. I'm bad at geography as much. I know
you
other
know
subjects.
more American places than Canadian. I've been to Vancouver. It's beautiful. Absolutely.
I bought a
beautiful.
narrowboat 10 miles once with a sport
my
dinghy
gosh.
with 2 engine. Whoa.
Oh,
That's a feat and a half. Hi from Virginia. Welcome.
Yes.
Is that in...
America.
I was gonna say, is that in Las Vegas?
No, Virginia's a kind of a state.
I need to
and
work on my
I don't know, is it a
geography.
state and a sort of city? But yeah, no.
Yeah. Geography's hard. Loving the channel. Thank you. They're still live. Forgot. Hi Anne. Welcome to stream.
Oh, hi.
Thank you for getting Patreon. Oh, my friend Thor just got his moped license yesterday. Oh, cool.
Before I had Emma, I had a few years when I was probably far too old. I had a moped and it was great
Mopeds
fun.
are cool. Mopeds look very cool.
Mopeds are really cool, but yeah, they are fun and really cheap to run as well.
Oh, I can't speak about.
Will an electric tiller motor move a narrowboat? I don't know. Probably, sadly not. They used to be narrowboats used to be pulled by dogs. Oh gosh, could you imagine our dogs? I think we'd all be in a different place, wouldn't
You
we?
did run into the canal. I know they would.
Yeah.
My sister had a baby called Rafi. Aw, cute name.
Oh. I think we've dealt with.
There we go. Where are you and where do you want to be towed to? Right now we're in Ainhoe Wharf.
It's opposite Ainhoe Wharf.
Opposite
on the
Ainhoe Wharf.
visitor
And we
moorings.
want to get to Braunston Marina.
But I think for being towed, I think they are possibly going to take us to Cropperdy Marina. So I think that's the sort of plan to get us to Cropperdy, which is there's kind of a few locks. We have to get through Banbury and then to Cropperdy.
How about a quad bike? That'd be fun. A quad bike. You know, I'll take any bike. I used to ride bike a bit more, but we eventually just got rid of them. Good, I worked all night. Haven't been to bed yet. Had to order a new snow blower. Mine broke. It's snowing here. E-bikes are the best. Oh no! I hope you get one ordered soon, and I hope when you do go to sleep, you sleep well. There we go. Hi, Amy. I have friends
At Braunston.
at Braunston Canal all the way most days. Braunston seems nice.
We like Braunston. We've been to Braunston.
They have a really
couple of
nice pub
times.
there with like a
There's the boat house.
It's such a nice pub. It has such good food. I miss it. We went there last time we were in Braunston.
Yeah.
It was.
They do a baked camembert. I like baked camembert.
No cheese, no.
How do you heat the boat without an engine? We have a multi-fuel stove, so we never really use. We did technically have gas heating, but we would never use gas heating because it's just so it's not cost effective. We've got a multi-fuel stove, so we are toasty. In fact, when we started the stream, we were boiling
It's still hot.
It's still hot, but it's
And
less.
if someone's topped the fire up too high.
It's really hard to you either get it too hot or too cold.
Thank you so much for the £5. Kerry Agnew again.
Oh,
I really appreciate it. The Sundays look great there. They do. If you got opportunity, would you cruise on a yacht on the sea? That'd be really nice. Sure, if someone said, hey, here's a yacht and here's the sea. You can't really say no to that,
Hi,
can you?
Edward Turtle. Hi.
Hi, Edward Turtle. Question, why do you only allow $15 donations? I'd probably do a little more. We do? I didn't realise that. Wait, really?
I don't know.
Let me see. One momento.
Yeah, I don't understand the technical stuff of the pressing the buttons. I'm not allowed near pressing buttons. What engine are you having reconditioned? Not 100% sure. I wasn't sure. At one stage they were talking about reconditioning our engine. We've got a 1.5 BMC. I must admit, I don't know. Again, we've had ours done through RCR, so their engine section's called, I think, Key Diesel. So I think they were reconditioning another engine for us. So to be fair, I don't know, because we can't get it back in. I think the engine's ready, but we can't get it back in until the welding's done. So I've kind of put because the engine part will be quite simple to just have put back in. There's just no point even thinking about the engine until we've got the welding done. So that's why.
Thank you so much for the $50 donation, Patrick.
thank
I really
you.
appreciate it.
So
Thank
much.
you. Holy heck. How are the doggies? They are good. They're sleeping right now.
They're
Susie
very
is
well behaved.
warming on my lap. She is very hot. Are you allowed to use an outboard motor on the canal? Yes.
There are some small narrowboats I've seen with outboard motors.
Why is that not
There
working?
are. Have we lost our light?
The light's gone. There we go. That should be okay.
You could put the light on up there if you want.
That's fine. That's enough.
So yes, some small narrowboats and the what's called the GRP boats have outboards, but they tend to use petrol. So you then have to find petrol stations all the time.
There we go. 14.6 thousand subscribers, almost 15k. Didn't think you'd get this far. Beginning, yes. It's really cool how we've grown so much.
Somebody said about Stratford on Avon. I bet, yeah, no, that's really really pretty Stratford, but we've never.
Sorry,
we've
having to go now. So nice to hear you both. Looking forward to the next video. Stay safe and take care of you. Bye, Michael. Thank you for coming to the stream.
Thank you. The plan, as I say, is just to sort of do a weekly. We are probably still here. We still aren't fixed until we kind of get fixed.
Have fun with the name of the boat. We have. We announced it in a few videos ago. Ladybug. We've gotten the letters on one side, but we can't get it on the other side. So right now we're just a one-sided boat name. I said.
Yes, we're kind of. Oh my gosh, everything's gone wrong. We thought, oh, we'll put the name on, and then we'll move up, and then we'll be on the other side, and then we break
as
down
long as if we break down like in the marina, we're in the marina. Unfortunately, our boats don't ride the sea very well. I do believe some people have gone to France. They're very brave to go on the sea in a narrowboat. I saw somebody
doing, I think, the Bristol Channel bit up to Gloucester.
It's scary.
And it looked just so scary. And we know, I think, Minimalist and Cruising the Cut and somebody else, they do out in the Wash, and I mean that just looked amazing. But we are
hi,
far too scared.
Stingray Tom, Patreon, thank you so much for your support. Hello ladies, as an American I can certainly say you don't have an American accent. Lol, definitely sound more like Southwest UK. I'm really glad you're keeping your spirits up. Patreon, yes.
I did actually cry the other day though, didn't I? Yes, I mean, and it takes a lot to get me to cry, but I had a Friday morning cry. But I'm feeling a little bit better now, and it kind of did slightly get on top of me.
A tip for the winter, try taking
echinacea.
It helps build up your autoimmune system.
We actually take quite a lot because you've been having a few little health issues. So
I'm zinc. I'm pretty sure I'm taking zinc at the moment, am I?
You take zinc, you take magnesium, you take some vitamin C. Some iron. So yeah, no, we are kind of quite hot now.
Have to go to work now. Best of luck with your prayer. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, Carrie Agnew. Good luck with your work.
So Stratford's lovely. It has a canal and a river. Yes, I mean Stratford's beautiful, and we'd love to visit kind of one day, but it's if we have a boat that works. What else?
And I saw something up here.
Make sure you buy an engine for. Oh, we should still get the spare parts. I think they yeah, or I think they make parts sometimes. I don't know. I'm not a big expert on that. What else?
What engine are having reconditioned? Have we already answered that one?
I'm not 100% sure whether they're reconditioning our engine, or they're reconditioning another engine, and I don't know if the reconditioned engine will be a BMC. I really should ask that question. The problem is I'm on the phone to them all the time, so I kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit of a stalker when it comes to the RCR at the moment.
Oh, Susie, you're killing my legs.
Is your health back to top form again now, Emma? Hope so.
Not completely top form. I'm definitely not. I was like really bad when I said we're taking a break for the videos. I was really bad then. I've gotten better. I'm still... COVID definitely knocked me out last year.
Well, with your taste buds.
With my taste buds, and then since I was already a bit of a picky eater, everything changed taste, and it all tasted bad. Except one thing it did change that was kind of good was bacon, which I never hugely ate bacon before, but it did well in that one. But everything else does not taste good.
Which is kind of why we want to try and get to Braunston, so I wouldn't mind sort of getting Emma to like a GP and getting some blood tests and just sort of checking
decent
things
diet,
out.
No McDonald's.
No. Well, we're miles from McDonald's.
McDonald's though is so good.
But yes, no, vitamin D. Sorry, yeah, RT said about vitamin D. We definitely, even though we get a lot of sun in the summer, we are both on vitamin D. So yeah, no, we're pretty good on that.
Sorry, my friend, I have to go. Keep up posting your engine troubles. Don't worry. Thank you for coming, Bill House. Have a great rest of your day all night.
And we hope we're not too whingy. We've tried not to be whingy about it, even though we've probably had a summer of breaking down quite a lot. So we've tried to be kind of not too whingy. But elderberry, destroys viruses, spikes in the cell.
Don't take medical advice from YouTube. I think never search for your symptoms on YouTube nor Google.
Well, yeah, Google's the worst, isn't it? It's instant coma and death. Although I would argue that there are some really good, like TED Talk, you can get some really great lectures. There are some really I watch some health people, but to be fair, they're constantly putting up scientific papers and they're talking for 2 hours. So it's, to be fair, I feel you can be, as long as you're prepared to look at the other side and see what else is being said.
Some people on YouTube are fully qualified nutritionists. Yeah. Have you said what's actually wrong with the engine?
The engine, I think, because we were losing water, it put sort of probably more pressure on the engine, and I think our head gasket needed changing. So I think when they took it off, I think the engine it obviously is old. It's a 1980s boat, and I think the seals and everything sort of start to go. So I think when they went to do the head gasket and check it, I think they just felt that kind of a lot of the seals and the sort of things were just sort of old. So the whole point of the reconditioning, I think, was just to kind of get everything tip top, because what we don't want to do is get all the welding done, get the head gasket changed, and then put an engine on and find that we've still got some issues. We're still losing a little bit of water. So I think while it was off, they just said to me that it was just really wasn't in a great condition. Now, that wasn't a big surprise to us, because obviously we bought a 1980s boat. So we bought it with a view that at some stage we would probably have to spend some money on the engine.
Oh, question, have you ever had Domino's delivery? Yes, Domino's on the boat. Yeah, I think so. Well, we've had Domino's before.
We've had Domino's. We haven't had a delivery.
We've had a delivery when we were in the house.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. In the house, we've had Domino's. I don't think really specific
Was
on
Domino's
the boat.
your foster brother?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We had a...
Yeah. He was like the manager of Domino's, so I always used to get free cookies. And the Domino's cookies taste so good. Oh, my gosh. They are amazing. Best cookies ever. They're just... I wish it was new, so expensive. Domino's is amazing.
Bacon is a gift from the food gods. I
so
agree
true.
with you.
Yes. I actually had bacon for a tea.
And I have got some bacon for my supper, in case. So yes, we don't tend to get a lot of takeaways. I think kind of because we had lockdown, and then we've sort of been in kind of quite rural places. We haven't really sort of had. You get the occasional. If we go into town and it's like a treat for Emma, like a McDonald's, but we don't really.
Are you sitting on the floor? No, we're sitting on our bed right now. We've got a bigger bed, so we just sit here for streams.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hi from Dublin.
Oh, Dublin.
Also,
cool.
someone said that there should be. I think Sasha said that there should be McDonald's drive-throughs on the canals.
Yes.
There is actually one. I can't remember. It's Dublin in Germany.
No, Dublin's an island. Southern Ireland.
I think in Germany there is a.
Oh yes, we saw. Or was it?
I watched a video. Netherlands or Germany,
yeah.
One of those. There was like a river section that McDonald's like specifically had like a drive-through, and like you could go on canoe or like I guess a little speedboat, and it was so cool.
We had a Starbucks right next to the canal once, didn't we, on the Trent and Mersey, and we go and
Hey
get
Billy,
coffee.
welcome to stream. How you doing today? Making me hungry now, lol.
Yeah.
Bacon is amazing. It is very, very good. It's a McDonald's drive-through. You could have a McDonald's sail-through. Amazing name.
I mean, you tend to have the McDonald's, and I tend to just have the coffee, don't I?
The McDonald's hash browns is so good.
Oh, I have their salad. I do quite like their salad, but I always embarrass them because they don't do mayonnaise. So I sometimes if I know I'm going to have a salad, I take my mayonnaise with me.
I can't see what those little badges, gold things on your shirt, Emma. Oh, I think they're the flowers. I got like this shirt in Tesco's, and it has just like little flowers. There's yellow and then a pink flower and stuff. So those are. It's in Germany. Tom Scott did. Tom Scott, that's it. If anyone hasn't watched, it's a shout out to a random channel, but go and look at Tom Scott. He does amazing science videos and like experiments and Tom Scott.
Cool. Okay.
But it's really interesting. He does a bunch of experiments. He tells stories and YouTube analytics and stuff, and it's very cool to watch. So, and he did something on the water McDonald's thing. So I definitely recommend Tom Scott. Check out his channel. The Canals of Hamburg. Yes.
I agree. Their coffee is good. I like good coffee, and it's really reasonable. I have to say, like I like a nice coffee, but you do feel like with McDonald's you get a nice coffee and it's actually kind of quite reasonable. Yeah,
Tom Scott covered the float through McDonald's on his channel. Yeah, I watched that and I was like, oh, let's move there. We're moving there right now. Drop everything.
So Philip thinks your videos are very well presented and edited. They are all very informative. I hope you keep saying let's go. Yeah. So you got one more kind of summer cruising video, because we sort of finished last when we were at Duke's Cut. So we've got a video of the Sheep Wash channel, which is but what we'll probably do is do some like what's happening with our boat videos for the next couple of weeks. So we've got one more cruising video. And then I suppose it'll be winter cruising, trying to get to our Marina before they tell us that we can't come because we're too late.
One of my favourite sandwiches is the world's toasted bacon peanut butter and tomato sandwich.
Interesting. I like peanut butter.
Bacon and peanut butter?
I mean, I like satay, and satay's got...
Whereas like American people generally have like PB&J sandwiches or something. I've never had peanut butter with jam. It sounds a bit of an odd combo to me, but where did you hide my water?
Do you want mine?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh.
Best coffee ever is Black Rifle.
Oh yeah, I like the shout out for Black Rifle. Why are you learning Korean of all languages, Emma?
I am really interested in the Korean culture. I watch some shows like K-dramas. K-pop is a certain music in Korean. And also a friend of mine, I was like talking to him, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to learn like a language and stuff, and he was learning Japanese and a bit of Korean, I think. And he said Japanese is really hard. It was a language that I was going to learn. I think I said in the video, yeah, I'm learning Japanese. I'm never learning Japanese. It's a beautiful language. It is an incredibly hard language to learn, especially for someone I feel like that isn't the best at learning languages. So I went with Korean. It has 24 letters in their alphabet like Hangul. So I thought, you know what, I can learn this, and then all I have to do is learn vocab. And I was already listening to music and stuff from it, so I thought, might as well learn it. It's a fun experience.
Yeah, you're enjoying your Korean.
I did try and learn French once, and I gave that up pretty quickly.
Emma tends to get subjects that because obviously she's like in the kind of coming up to sort of possibly doing exams, so obviously maths, English, science are kind of done, and she obviously does her photography and the kind of what would probably be called social media studies. But you like your Korean, and you're also really interested in not so much sort of psychology, but like how the brain works. Yeah,
I've been trying to learn some TED Talks. I want to learn more about body language psychology, and I really want to learn about neurobiology a bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm really interested on how... It sounds really bad how I want to see experiments. Experiments as in experiment person with someone with dyslexia or ADHD compared to a... neurotypical person, and give them coffee and then see what that happens, or do something and say something like that you can compare it to, and seeing the brain scan seems really cool to me, so I want to research more.
And that's the good thing about homeschooling, is you can say, well look, you're interested in this subject, you're not necessarily doing it for an exam, but you can just enjoy it. So
my son is learning Japanese. Oh, that's so cool. Japanese is a beautiful language. It's just I think for someone who is amazing at learning languages, it has about 300 words in the alphabet, and there's so many different types of writing, I think, in it, and there's kanji and something else. There's a lot. So Koreans are the almost most elite gamers in the world. Yes, there's a very pro gamers there. I'm going to be learning words. Help.
Where's that?
All the way down. Simeon. Greek.
Coin Greek,
which is going to be a pain for me.
I have no.
It looks like a cool language. I looked it up and stuff, and it looks cool. So good luck to learning that. I'd recommend doing a TEFL in South Korea in the future.
Oh, okay. TEFL. Yeah, it's a kind of it's like a kind of a qualification in sort of.
That sounds so cool. I'll definitely look. I need to learn more vocab. I don't know that much vocab at the moment. I bought a virtual book that I need to go through and write them down and stuff. So.
John asks if we ever watched Cruising Hour. Yes, we see. Her photography and filming is lovely, and we've noticed that Holly. The Cafe Boats had her little baby, and we that's very exciting.
Yeah,
so we try and keep up with what's happening with everybody. And I know, I think Floating About having a bit of a tough time at the moment, so we're having a sad time at the moment, which is difficult.
Haven't been able to see type comments until now, but I've been watching for 20 minutes. Hey Adrian Crow, welcome to stream. How you doing today? Jeff Hogan's video for how brain works. Just as it does when
somebody said, what do I like learning?
Let me take a screenshot of that. Thank you.
And learning. What's that?
No, taking a picture of the name of a psychologist.
Oh, okay. I keep up with kind of lots of sort of, I suppose, what you'd call geopolitics stuff. I like the science. I really like kind of nutrition, sort of science. I watch a lot of what's called long form content. So I'm always trying to sort of learn something new, and I've been really enjoying, and I don't want to get political, but I don't know if many of you know, but I used to be in the old days I was a solicitor, and I did quite a lot of criminal trial work. So I found these really cool legal YouTubers, and they've been watching some of the big trials that are in America. And again, I don't want to get all political about it, and I'm not watching it for the kind of the politics, but I really enjoy kind of evidence law, and it's just been so much fun watching these legal YouTubers, and they sort of get on Zoom calls, and they've been watching. I've been obsessed with these trials, haven't I, and been boring you to death about you can't cross-examine your own witness without declaring him hostile. So yes, so I've been having a real legal kind of time recently, and just getting thrown back into the kind of the drama and the fun of courts. And it's been really interesting, obviously, watching the American court system, because I'm obviously quite used to. I did a lot of criminal. Well, I was involved in a lot of criminal cases in this country, and sort of seeing the difference. So yes, been lots of law recently.
I make a PBJ sandwich called the Spicy Elvis because Elvis Presley liked them. It contains banana and bacon, and you can fry it. Oh wow, that sounds. It's in it. There's a lot of interesting combos of food and stuff. I want to try more combos of food and like different food, but my taste buds have been very odd at the moment. So I thought, you know what? Even if I try this, it's gonna taste bad because of my taste buds.
So Lance is attempting to learn Russian. That's oh my gosh, that's like.
If you want to learn a quick way to learn a language, watch a few videos by Zhao. Goes around surprising people by speaking their own language to them. Oh, that sounds fun! I got a few screenshots of things I should watch now. I watch a channel called Korean Englishman. Even if you're not interested or like learning the Korean language, I recommend you go and watch their videos. It's really fun to watch them and stuff. So
somebody said, do we still keep in contact with any of our foster children? Yes, so quite. I mean, we had when I actually kind of finished fostering, and then actually one of my foster sort of sons stayed and sort of lived with us until we sold the house. I mean, he was 21 and had a good job, so we do try and keep in touch with quite a few. I mean, obviously a lot of people were kind of local to Trowbridge and Bristol, so they a little bit harder. And I did do quite a lot of short-term fostering of young people who were often kind of a bit involved with the police and the court systems, so sometimes they only sort of stayed a little while, or some went back to their families. So not all fostering is people staying with you for years and years, but if we were still sort of in Trowbridge, we would still, or Bristol, we would still see people. I think it's just that we've kind of moved around a lot now.
South Koreans make good cars and ships and electronics, good as Japan now. Yeah, all like the technology in Korea and Japan are really impressive. It'd be cool to like go to some of those countries one day. It'd be really cool to look at everything. I'm tired after a canal dig on a Buckingham Arm. Try to refloat the hopper and full of mud and rainwater to the level of too much mud. Oh no! Hope we have a good rest after that.
How long before the Buckingham Arm is restored? I wonder. Yeah, because we're really interested in all the
canal restoration stuff. Do you like eggs and bacon? Eggs and bacon is good, especially since my taste buds have been a bit mixed up lately. Eggs have tasted a little odd, but I do have eggs and bacon. Bacon especially. It is so good.
Is that how bad our thing is? Or is that just
I think that's just quality.
Okay.
I'm really sorry if the quality's a bit low.
I've just looked at our thing and thought, are we really
It looks
blurry?
good on there.
It looks quite good on there. Do you want to give us some feedback on our...
Higher picture quality. Look.
Are we like really bad on our... Is it...
Hang on, let me go in here.
Because we can always improve the...
I can always try and yeah.
Yeah, you're
it's always because it's darker, maybe.
You do quite well with bacon, but you sometimes a bit hit and miss with
eggs,
aren't you?
Do you know the history of restoring and saving canals by the IWA and many canal societies in Stratford Canal by the Menastral Trust? Oh, that sounds cool.
Well, we are actually writing, Emma and I are writing a history book.
Yes.
For children, so kind of for like 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds. So we do deal with canal. It's a sort of an overview of the history of the canals. So we are hoping that might come out kind of in the.
This little thought was the lighting. Maybe I have to fix it. One moment.
Are we really fuzzy? Little blurry, but I thought it was the lighting. It's just. I am so sorry. Yes, you are blurred. I assume the quality was the issue at my end. No, I think it says. Oh my gosh, picture quality is not great.
My bad. Let me fix it. You can keep on looking at chat and I'll try and fix it.
It does. It looks quite good there, and then when I look down here,
it looks good on here on like
internet speed. I don't know. I think it's the way you've kind of set it up.
What's the highest resolution? It's not the highest.
1080.
Oh
yeah.
Okay, that might fix.
See if that
okay,
improves
that's a transform fit to screen. Does that better?
I don't know. We have to wait a little while and see if it comes.
You have to see the.
I'm so sorry. Next time we do a live, we'll try not to look.
Welcome back, Stella Mosaic.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking weird. I'm looking.
Yeah, don't worry. I fixed it.
No, but that looks odd.
Yeah, I know. I fixed it. It's delayed.
Oh, okay. It's delayed. Sorry.
Does that look better?
The quality looks similar to most live streams. I don't know. I'm just like.
Glad to see you both okay. Eggs and bacon, sausage, black pudding, mushrooms,
Oh,
beans, and fried
pudding.
bread, and a cup of tea every morning last 40 years. As fit as a fiddle.
Oh no.
Are you members of the IWA? Are we members of the IWA?
No, I don't think we are. We are the members of the. We've joined the Lichfield and Hatherton Restoration Society. It's okay. I don't expect 4K. I know, but we were like quite crazy. We might have to look at that for the next live stream because I feel like
there's actually light bleed from your screen. Yeah.
I feel like it looks like we're filming through a potato.
Well, I mean, the camera's been through a bit of thick and thin. Don't judge it.
Don't let her off the hook. Bear in mind, this girl does Twitch live streaming. Insist that she gets.
I have a VTuber. I have a VTuber. When do I use my camera?
Make sure that she gives you good quality for this.
You do that. I want to get your colouring book for my granddaughter. I think she'll love it. Yeah, it's a very kid-friendly one. Anyone that think Canal River Trust should think about a murder?
A merger? Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, somebody said Legal Eagle has good videos on US law. Yeah, there's so many cool. They've had sort of a couple where they've live streamed the trial, and then they've had like all these lawyers coming and going, and they've all got YouTube channels, and it's just been. I mean, I've been boring you, haven't I? With my legal stuff, and it's just I kind of
makes
didn't
me sound like
realise
a bad
how much
daughter if
I've
I say
missed
that.
it.
So let's just say
I've just been like really enjoying all the kind
how
of.
come Fox get good quality? They have a very good quality camera. I've been using a webcam.
I don't know what that is like. I'm sure we've had better quality before.
Okay,
we will definitely try and improve
bad.
that. Kind of better. Yeah, you can see us and you can hear us, but only just, I think.
Only just. My microphone sounds very good.
Your microphone sounds good, but we do look like we're filmed through some kind of potato.
I thought you'd notice. The video's fine, no problems here. See?
Oh dear. Maybe next time we can improve things a little bit.
What does that do?
Potato, not that bad. You know when they get those CCTV and then you think, oh my gosh, you can't see anything. I feel like we're like that.
Fiona, would you please Google cinnamon powder for speed?
Where's
please? That. R-E.
Point?
R-E.
Oh, would you please Google cinnamon powder from Ceylon's Sri Lanka benefit? Sprinkle a teaspoon on half a slice of peanut butter bread. Interesting. Neither of us eat an awful. Well, I don't eat any bread, and you don't eat much bread, but we have got peanut butter. To be fair, we take quite a lot of supplements. We probably can't kind of take a huge amount more, but yes, we're. Have you thought about growing micro greens? We are really bad at growing, aren't we?
Yeah,
we
are.
Not.
Where's my phone?
Oh no! Henry said my dog died at my sister's friend yesterday.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, that's so sad.
Dogs dying is always really sad.
It's really hard. What are you looking for?
My phone. Do you know where it's gone?
It's here.
Oh, can I have it for a second? Thank you.
The blur is the bottom right corner is a reflection from your laptop, not an issue with the camera. This is because Emma makes me. She makes me have
blind for the camera. I'll try and fix it next time. We have a big light.
I'm going to put it there. She puts this light, and look, it's like blinds me with this light.
Okay, I get it. It sucks. Yeah.
It's just. Yeah, cloud bread, no carbs. Yes, yeah, no, we've done, and also there's that protein sparing modified bread as well. But that was just a little bit like polystyrene.
Yeah.
So I tend to be like I'll either have bread occasionally and then the rest of the time no bread. So.
Hang on, I saw something.
If it's a potato, it's a King Edward. Yes.
Can you say something in Korean? Sadly, I don't know much vocab. I am being so lazy in my vocab. After this stream, it's gotten me a bit motivated, so I'll try and learn more vocab, and then maybe next stream I can give you a full Korean sentence. I know 안녕하세요 means hello in Korean, or 안녕 can mean hello, informal hello by and stuff. There's also a formality system in Korea. So if you're speaking to an elder, you'll be more formal. If you're speaking to someone younger than you'll speak differently. And then if you're like with a friend, you can speak more casually and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to have a look at and stuff. So
I'm glad we got lots of food conversations now, which is good. We've got sourdough, we got things about peanut butter. We've
had what was like that low carb
we've
bread
moved on
we
from
had.
Richard Clayderman.
What was that low carb pizza thingy we made?
We've done quite a lot of low carb things. You made something with almond flour, but almond flour can be quite dry, can't it? And also, we've done a cauliflower crust.
Fiona, do you remember the Japanese cult series Monkey?
It rings a bell. I don't know.
Maybe something Emma would quite like. Far East feels quite physical. It sounds cool. I've watched Squid Game, which is Korean.
We're just watching a little. It's a little bit kind of too old for
really
you, but she's kind of,
do you know Koreans use the same word for dog and main
course?
Oh, that's cool. I also seen the romanticization for the Korean word dog.
Yeah.
Have you seen any butterflies, swallowtails? Sadly, we haven't really seen any butterflies this year.
Do we have a bread machine? We
used to. We
had in the house, but we're reasonably low carb, not like insanely low carb, but like potato, and we try not to eat huge amounts of I eat sort of tortillas, don't I? And you have some sort of, we're trying to be like a little bit healthier at the moment. Add sour cream to almond flour to moisten it. I'm not sure anything moistens almond flour, but it's a really good product.
So dry.
We did do lots of low carb baking at one stage.
Seems to be getting worse. I think I can fix that. I pressed a button and what I shouldn't have pressed.
She's like, oh my gosh, isn't there only about less than 10 surnames in the north and South Korea?
It's because we moved a thing and then it went bad.
Yeah, I know. Literally, she's burning my
Isn't there only like then 10 surnames both North and South Korea? I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't know 100%. I know some Korean history and like the war with them between North Korea and South Korea, and stuff. But I promise, if the video quality is bad, I will get it sorted next time. We have a big boy light here that ran out of battery, so.
Yeah. Peanut butter and honey, yes, I like peanut butter and honey on toast, but it has to be buttery toast, and that's my problem. Porridge is healthy in the morning, yep.
Oh, that's why I didn't charge. I didn't plug it in.
Okay.
Who would have known?
Help.
Give me one memento.
If Emma moves anything around near your head, seriously, always move your head well away, because she's really inclined to clunk people.
Aha!
Lyle has errands to do. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
My gosh, that's like a little bit bright. Blueberries, pomegranate, great antioxidant.
There we go. The quality should lighten up a bit now. Oh, dude, you can see like every bell.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's better. Maybe it was sort of lighting.
Maybe it was. It looks better on here. There we go. It should be better now. It's making you look dark.
Trez Travel, what is this Squid Games? I've never heard of it.
It's on Netflix. It's a survival type game.
It's Korean.
It's Korean. It's like
subtitles.
Subtitles. I think they do try and do like an English dub of it. It was very bad, but
it's very depressing.
There is a few depressing parts. I need to fast forward.
There isn't anything that's not depressing.
Well, it's supposed to be. Basically, these people that are in debt are offered to play these games, basically childhood games, and if you fail them, you kind of die. But it's a really interesting plot, and there's a lot of.
We
stuff
tend to get
behind it.
Netflix November, December, January sometimes.
Quality is good,
and then we cancel.
There we go. See, it was okay. That's kind of killing me.
Ah,
it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Eyes. Oh well.
Classic.
I'm forgetting to plug stuff into the outlet. It was plugged into my laptop, but I didn't plug it into the actual light. Can I ever turn that on?
We will probably have to end stream soon because we don't want to annoy our neighbour by putting our generator on after 8 o'clock, do we, Sasha? Let's see what she says. What do you think if we put
was badly done. It was.
What do you think if we put our generator on after 8? Will our neighbour complain? Let's see in the chat what she says.
It's like Hunger Games. I think it is similar to Hunger Games. Yeah. And you look beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like Hunger Games, but I find it even a bit more depressing. So, is Sasha going to let us? No, we won't put our generator on after 8.
No, we won't.
No, we won't want to know.
We never do that.
We wouldn't want to.
And if we do ever have to do that, like if like something went wrong, I think once we had to, there was a boat near us. We went to go knock on the door and say, "Hey, I'm really sorry. We have to put this on. Is it okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, it's fine."
I can tell you what our batteries
I'm gonna show it if you
I'll
want.
show you what they are, and then Sasha can decide how long we can put our.
Let me see. I can show it to the camera.
Oh, I have to wait. It takes a while. So I have an app on my phone. Oh yes, look. Oh no,
You can't let me.
94.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you cannot see that. It's so blurry, but
Yes.
you get the hint. 94.
Lol, I'm now heading to Banbury. You can turn it till 9 if you like. Thank you, Sasha. No, we won't. We'll end
Hi, I
stream
love
soon.
MBG green mug. My tea is so much nicer now. Many thanks. I'm glad you like the mug, and thank you so much, Gary D, for the £5 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So in all fairness, we probably should end our stream because we do need to get our generator out and top up our batteries before tomorrow. But yes, the plan is we'll try and do updates on our disastrous boat situation. Thank you very much for everybody coming. I will possibly, if we haven't got moved by River Canal Rescue, I will probably try and jump on and do a live with Sasha at some stage. And then we'll probably do a live around sort of Christmas time, but we'll try and keep you informed of what's happening, won't we? Sorry that, oh my gosh, that just looks so much better.
I'm sorry.
We just about got it looking reasonable, and then we're going. So I'm not Fox's no, we're getting trouble. And thank you so much to all our mods. Thank you to Louise and to Dave and to Vex and to Artie for modding and keeping us all safe. And thank you everybody for being really well behaved.
And thank you for coming to this stream today. We'll hopefully be doing another one maybe next, a Christmas stream, which I'm very looking forward to.
With good news with a boat that's fixed.
Christmas time is my favourite time of year, so I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll be wrapped up in tinsel, we'll see. But yes, thank you for coming to the stream today. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and you haven't already, I definitely recommend you subscribe. I checked that one, didn't I? Yeah. If you'd like to, I do have a Patreon. If you'd like to contact me, sadly comments are off except for streams, so you can contact me on my Facebook, Instagram, everything like that. But yes, have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you